Which fandom feels the most intense about you specifically?
I think that genre-wise, like when I go to these conventions, I don't really know yet if it's more superhero or, One Piece related yet.
Live action anime?
That's,
Ooh,
yeah, we'll see,
boy,
yeah.
that's a very cool show, One Piece.
Gosh, I'm
Let me,
so grateful. When I remember when I had gone to producers and I didn't know what it was for, and they said it was 3 episodes in a show on Netflix. And so I took a look at the sides, and it said, it was said that he was this little grotesque forest creature that like nobody liked, everybody picked on, and that he felt like an outcast. He had no friends. And I read the sides and I was like, oh my gosh, I love him so much. I was like, I have to audition for this just because I love it. And when I was auditioning, I had the best time. I was like falling so in love with him. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like, making up little like backstories and all of this stuff. And I just was trying to get into character. And in my mind, in my imagination, he was this little forest creature that was like slimy almost and like green and like had one eye closed and was like hunched over. So I was like doing that. I was like,
so
they probably were like, what is this girl doing?
But they hadn't told you.
Nobody told me.
No,
nobody had told me. So I was like, I had all of that, and they were like, oh, you don't have to do the physicality of him. And now I know why they were probably saying that. And then I was reading the sides, and one of the producers was tearing up, and he said, people are gonna love Chopper so much. And I was like, what? I thought it was, the code name. I was so confused. And then I remember when I found out what it was, I text you. I remember texting you saying, I just auditioned for the show that you're on.
Yeah, and I remember talking to producers.
Yeah?
And saying like, so my friend Mikaela, is up for something. And they were like, everybody was like, oh my God, she is incredible.
Thank you. I hope I make the fans proud.
You will.
It's my interpretation of who he is and, knowing his backstory. And it's been the greatest thing that I've ever gotten to do. Every time I walk on to where we're doing it, I'm just like, I can't believe this is real. I love it so much. I've never loved anything more.